Oops, nope. Wow. Ooh, get ready to end something before I started it. So, I'm in here, getting ready to finish off these collard greens. And, I overslept for church because my neck is hard to sleep on my neck every night. So I don't know how much sleep I'm getting, but it was real rough. So I overslept for church, right? So I felt some type of way. So then our church is on Facebook, as most of you know, Goodwood Memorial Baptist Church. A church blessed to be a blessing, that's us. So anyway, I watched the sermon and that lifted my spirits up so high, right? I'm good, right? Then I had to put your oxygen on. I was going to. But he got to me first. Or maybe I was, maybe I wasn't. That's my secret. But anyway, I probably wasn't. But I'm going to put it on right now. Behave myself. So, yesterday, I was on here and I had a taste for bruschetta with bacon. So, after I felt a little better, I came down. It's pajama day, head wrap day, chill day. So I came down here and I did that. My girlfriend came in. She made me look pretty. I feel pretty. She came and hooked the girl up. Hi, Joyce. Y'all sang this morning. Love their song. Y'all sang this morning. That's Joyce. She sings with the ensemble. If you watch with me on Sundays, you'll know who Joyce is. A lot of people know you, Joyce. A lot of my family know who you are. So anyway, I came down and I did the bruschetta, and then I told y'all yesterday if I should do this, because I don't know what I'm feeling today. I'm all over the place, but I'm not sad. But so anyway, I had put some smoked turkey and water on for some collard greens. So, which I have right here, and I just wanted to come down and finish them off. Now, when I made that bruschetta, let me show you. I made the bacon on the other side of my, I can't even talk, on the other side of my pan, right? So I'm going to take the same bacon and I'm going to saute the vegetables in. Even though I have smoked turkey legs here, I'm going to take those off the bone and I'm going to put it in some of the greens here. And I'm going to take and saute these veggies. Let me put it out so you can see it. I'm going to saute these. Hi, Camille. How you doing? So that's what I'm doing now, okay? So I'm going to put the heat back on here. And I'm just going to finish dicing up and put some onion in there. And I have some collard greens in the pot already, and I have some still in the sink. I cleaned them yesterday. Big old blue bag. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to make this batch. I always do them different, okay? So I'm going to finish slicing this up. I hope everybody had a good Sunday. I'm not going to be on here long. I just want to do this because the meat is done. Oh, I'm going to have to make some cornbread. All right, you want me to make that cornbread?
Yeah.
Could you make it? Could you make it?
Did I?
Would you make it? I ain't getting no answer, y'all. Would you make it? Would y'all take that as a yes or no? Stop playing. So, hubby is getting ready to have surgery on Friday. He's getting his knee replaced. Right? Now we need somebody to take care of us. Anybody want to come over here and take care of us? We need help. Both of us all busted up. Yeah. Hey, Sean Bay. So, I took that awful thing off my neck. I need to breathe. That thing make you sweat. And you know, if you swallow your neck, you can't get to your neck gonna stink. I can't have it. But I'm being careful. I'm not moving, and I feel like I can do what I'm doing, And if you feel some tension, then I'll put it on. But that thing is, I don't know. But I don't want to hurt myself. Who was that? Heard crickets. Joyce. Yeah, I think he'll be in the hospital for what, 2 or 3 days, Art? Damps. The game is on. Damps. Arthur.
Huh?
Ooh, wait, you can't hear me for real?
I'm watching football. I ain't even listening. What to what?
What? How many days you gonna be in the hospital?
Probably just one.
One?
Probably.
That's crazy. How they gonna do a knee surgery? You have the same day surgery. That's crazy.
I mean, they gonna, I'll be there overnight. You know what I mean? That day, overnight that day. The next day, I think.
That's so scary.
I'm gonna try to get it to stay in there, but when I talked to the doctor,
Thanks. Go ahead, I'm listening.
When I talked to the doctor, he said, well, they'll make accommodations to make sure that you got everything you need when you get home.
Oh, that's so scary to me, y'all. All right, babe, go ahead, I'm done. Like you go to the hospital, you have a major surgery, and they send you up out of there quick like that. I don't understand that. That's like scary. That's not minor surgery. Like when you go into anesthesia, ain't nothing minor about that. I don't get it. They better know what they doing. I don't know that much. So anyway, I have smoked turkey legs. I'm gonna let that sizzle dizzle. I'm gonna bring you back over here to me while that sautés. And that's all I needed. It's not a whole lot. So sometimes I see people on some of the videos I watch. Thank you, Joyce. Thank you, Songbird. Some of the videos I watch, to each his own. They overpower vegetables. To each his own. It's just for me. Now, don't take this the wrong way. For me, if you put too much of anything in anything, it's too much and it overpowers. You want your flavor. I want to taste the collard greens. I don't want an overpowering pepper taste. I don't want an overpowering garlic taste or an onion taste. I want it to be even. Hey, Nan. I really want it to be even. I've done it. I'm like, because it looks so good sauteing all these peppers. And I use a lot of, when I cook, I use a lot of peppers. And you all know that, right? But like, I don't want that to overpower my taste. I want to taste it. I want the vitamins to still be in my vegetables. I want it correct. So to each his own, but sometimes you have to remember. Thanks, Nan. You have to remember, you want to taste your food. This only enhances your food. This ain't the real, like the main thing you want. You want it all to come together and go boom. You hear? Not, you want to go boom. You want to blend it. I want to taste everything that's in here, not just them peppers. Collard greens ain't supposed to taste like peppers, y'all. It's supposed to taste like collard greens. Collard greens, All right, back at the ranch. So, I'm going to pull some more of these while that's sauteing. And these came from the market, right? Even though they look clean and stuff, they look pretty, you still give them a good wash. You see my bag here? If you all know, they was in the ground, right? Snakes and goblins and stuff, they all over your stuff. Nan, I watched your video, the wedding and the bride was getting down. She was getting down and she looked so pretty. Okay, so I like to do a little here, a little there. So take some more meat. There is some meat still in here. Let's take some more. There's layers. I like to do it like that. Sometimes I'll leave the whole turkey thing in there. Because the bone holds a lot of seasoning too. But this time I'm going to take the creatures out. Like, see this bone right here? That bone got a lot of seasoning in here. But I let this thing cook until it fell off the bone, so there's no need for that. I'm trying to read as I go. Can you fix greens in the slow cooker? Yes, you can. The same way you do them here, same way you do them in a slow cooker, Joyce. The same way. Just watch your temperature because you want them to get done. So if you do that, I will cook them slow. But yeah, you can cook your greens in there. Now see, I'm going to turn this off. I just wanted it to saute just a little bit because it has to still go in the pot. I just wanted to just get a little soft, and that's what it did. Because once it gets in the pot, right, so if I made it real soft, and then it's going to be mushy. You ain't going to get the vitamins out of that vegetable. These some good tips, I'm telling you. Don't saute it till they all mushy and too soft. Yes, the bride enjoyed herself. Good. It's important. Your vegetables hold vitamins in it. That's why they say vegetables are good for us. If you saute all the goodness out of there, you ain't got nothing. You ain't getting no vitamins. And especially if you don't take vitamins, there you go. I'm just saying. Just saying. So, anyways, I just wanted them to get just a little soft, just a little bit. So now when I put them in here, right, and they finish cooking in here, you won't have a crunch, but you won't have that mushy either. You have your vitamins still in here, right? Don't put the skin in here. Take that skin off of there. And don't overpower with meat. That's another thing. See, usually like if I do greens, I'll just eat the rice and greens because I have enough meat in here. Sometimes I overpower with the meat. I like that, but I like it, you know, because I know I'm just gonna have that with rice. But there's other people to be considered sometimes too. But I like to have enough meat in here, you know, enough because as it's cooking, it's gonna give it a good flavor. Right? So, let me go over here and bring this right here. And like I said, I like to do layers of stuff, right? Let's get some of these veggies in, veggies in, veggies in. Let's get some of these veggies in. And then, right? And then we'll save the rest for the top layer. See what I'm doing? I'm making sure everything gets a little something on it. What is that? Yep. Okay. So we're going to put the remaining of the greens in. And then I'm going to put some seasoning. Not a lot because I let this meat cook off the bone, so I don't want no salty greens. Can't have that. Can't have it. Can't have it. And these going to cook down. And you know what? I like my greens cut up like this too. Back in the day, that's how we did it. We didn't just break them off. My mom used to have us cutting them greens up. You cut them up. You roll them up and cut them up. Yeah. And I think I like it more like this here. Like if I'm lazy and go to the store, I'll buy the shredded bags. I don't buy the tore up bags. I like the shredded. In my mind, you're getting more anyway. In my mind, I said in my mind. To me, you get more. Okay, that was the last of the collard greens, right? So, let's dress this thing up here real quick. So, is everybody having a good Sunday? I miss my church, boy. 2 Sundays not there. I miss my church, but I watch it. And like I said earlier, I'm so glad I put it on when I did, because I was feeling some type of way this morning. Spirit wasn't where it needed to be. Spirit wasn't it wasn't where it needed to be. I don't like that because that can set your day off. Now the good thing about doing it this way, I got some good old bacon grease. And I got some good old smoked turkey mixed together. Look at me trying to see if I can get some grease out of here. Look at that there. That's some good seasoning right there. Trust and believe. Okay. Let me get rid of some stuff over here. Add some good old seasoning there. Okay. So now that we've done that, you can use minced garlic if that's what you want to do. Just a little bit. I don't want to peel a whole garlic off because, hi, cuz, Lenore. What's up, girl? Oh, I can't get it open. Wait a minute. My hands are... Hold up. Oh, I still can't get it open. Oh, see, I ain't got time for all that. Hold up. Look. I ain't got time for it. I ain't gonna use this whole thing either. I ain't got time for all that. I ain't got time for it. As much time as it's taking me to get what I need, I could have, huh? I don't know what I did with it. Oh, okay, hold up. I got it. I just ain't got time for all that. Yeah. I'm gonna mince it up myself real quick. See, if you just take and look at that, right? You see that? Can you guys see that? I don't think you can see it. Can you see that now? You just take your knife, take that piece of garlic and hit it. Hit it and quit it. Look at that. See that? My patience is not good today. I could have went and asked him to open that for me, right? I could have. Oh well. Working on it, working on it. Working on it. Okay. I'm going to bring this closer to you. Closer to you. And it look pretty too, don't it? Look at that. That look pretty. Then let's finish putting some more meat on it. And that's about all the meat. I'm going to eat the rest of that meat. I'm going to make me a sandwich, y'all. A smoked turkey sandwich. I am. Country, country, country. Somebody, Nana would have done it like this, wouldn't she? My Nana, my Pansy, boy, Pansy Smith, McCormick. You know how we're talking about our grandmamas, right? That's where I get all this from. Pansy. Her name was Pansy. She baked them homemade cakes, got herself in the paper when she first moved down to Florida. Who in the paper? My grandmother. Just moved down there, baking them cakes. And she was known for all that. Okay, I'm going to put this on the burner. Now, the juice in here is just the water from the smoked meat, but I want a little more, right? I want to bring my flavor out. So there's still some flavored water in there, right? Have you ever used the Glory greens in the back? You know what, Joyce? I tried Glory. I like it. I don't love it. I just don't. You know, because in the bag, they don't give you enough. That little bit of bag. You know, that bag is too small. That bag is for, and I could eat that whole bag by myself. I think that said it. I could eat that bag by myself with no problem. With no problem. They stingy. Glory, you stingy. You very stingy, Glory. You got people like me that's addicted to your collard greens, and you give me a little bit. Nope. Then goes the broth. Just a little. Yeah, I think I told you a little secret, right? Prior to your greens, about maybe close to your last hour, take some baking soda, just 2 pinches, nice size, and put it in there. That'll make them greens nice and tender. But you gotta wait till you get close to them being done. Don't put them in there early. You know why? Because your greens will not be done. Don't try to cook just because you got that little secret of how to get them tender. Don't try to manipulate your pot, okay? You're gonna be upset if you do that. That's all I'm trying to say. You're gonna be real mad at yourself. Don't do it. So now let me tell you about the salt we have in here. You have salt from your meat, and you know smoked meat is salty. I don't care if you rinse it off or not. You have this here, salty, unless you get it without it. So we're gonna be careful with our salt. So how we season this now is this. Let your pepper do your seasoning for you sometimes. Pepper to taste is real true. Let your pepper do your tasting. Let your pepper do your taste. Let your pepper add your flavor. I took 2 nice sized pinches of that pepper, right? And just in case the pepper want to be stubborn and don't want to do its job today, we're going to give it a boost. Can't go wrong now, right? When they say pepper to taste, it's true. Just a little bit. Right? So you know you have all that stuff is salty. And you got all these different flavors, and you got the bacon in there, you got that in there. That's what I'm going to put in there. However, I'm going to hit it with some olive oil. hold on. This is sunflower olive oil, so this is good. My girlfriend gave me that. She didn't want to try it. She gave it to me. Thank you, Merle. Real good. Thank you, Merle. Right? Then I'm going to take some vinegar. Good pot of greens, y'all. No vinegar in there. It's pouring from two sides. No more. Right? And lastly, we're going to put some sugar in here. We're going to put some sugar in here. Now, this is not going to make your green sweet. It's going to take out all the acid. It's going to take the, what's the taste I want to say? It's going to take the sour out of it. And I'm going to be generous with my sugar. Not a lot, but I'm going to be generous with it. So, this is my generous. 1. That's generous. That's as far as I can go. Can't get no more in there. Because if I do any more of that sugar, I went past generosity. Because remember, you got bacon, you got a pot full of flavor right here, y'all. A pot full of flavor. A pot full of flavor. And I like to use my hands a lot. This is where you put the extra love in there. The pot is not that hot yet, okay? So while it's not that hot, I want to just give a little extra something. That's the love. Take your time, do it right. We could do it, baby. Okay. There we go. Get back in there, right? And I'm noticing where my water is too, how much liquid. I can see it. And I'm good with it. I'm good with it. Right? I'm going to clean up. And I'm going to let this do what it do. I'm going to put this on 3. So my water don't dissolve out before my greens could even get kicking. Right? I'm going to put the top on there. Put the top back on there. Let it do what it do. And I'm going to come back because I know that what temperature I have it on, I know when that water may decide it might, just evaporate and have to come down and cook it up a little more. I know. I'm putting it on 2.5, not 3. And it's going to cook the way it should be. Let your greens cook slow, unless you're in a rush. If you put your, if you have to put it on high, try to make sure you have enough fluid in there. So if you put it on high, but when it starts bubbling, boiling and stuff, your water's not going to evap out of there, okay? And then you have some bad greens, or your seasons ain't going to, remember I tell you? They ain't going to be happy with you. Nobody else either. Nobody want no nasty greens. And everything takes love, right? Takes love. So I always tell you, take your time, do it right, baby. Do it right. Know that song that? Baby, take your time, do it right, we can do it, baby. Have some fun with your cooking. Don't let it be like it's a chore. Sometimes I don't be wanting to cook, you hear me? I put a little music on. Sometimes you gotta set the mood. I put Ricky Smiley on with his crazy self with his pranks, or Sister Bernice. Figure it out. Do something to make when you're in the kitchen, make it fun. Next thing you know, you inventing, you creating, you taking stuff out the cabinet, seeing what season go with what. That's how you come up with it. You getting a book out, writing stuff. Now if I put this in that, next thing you know, you got a book. Talk about me, y'all. That's how I did it. That's how I started that book. I'm gonna finish it too. I did just what I told you. I had some fun in the kitchen. Yep. And now I'm sharing it with y'all. So anyways, I'm finna get off and clean this up. I'm about to make me a smoked turkey leg sandwich with the rest of that, with some mustard and hot sauce. Don't talk about me. Tried, you might like it. But anyway, silly. That's about it for now. I'm gonna make that cornbread at some point. No, I'm gonna make it. I make this cornbread. He like Jiffy. I don't do Jiffy. So I'm going to make his cornbread. I make mine homemade without the sugar. On top of the stove, whole bread. But like, sometimes if I want to eat that, I put a little my stuff in there. I put like a cup of cornmeal to that Jiffy, right? And just a little bit, like half a cup of, not even a half a cup, I don't measure it, but I put some flour in there too, if I want to eat that, but I'm going to give him his Jiffy. Yep, because he really likes Jiffy. And who knows, if I feel like it when I come back down to do it, I might just make me my own too. But I know I won't be eating Jiffy though. Jiffy's sweet. I don't like sweet cornbread. I like it the old-fashioned way. All you do, you take 2 cups of cornmeal, self-rising cornmeal, right? And you take about a half a cup of milk. You beat 1 egg up, right? You take your grease and your butter, enough of each, and put it in the put it up in the oven. Let it melt. Pour your milk, whatever, how much milk you want to do, and pour that in there. Whip that baby up real good. That's homemade cornbread. When I tell you, it's so buttery and so good you won't miss the sugar. Want to hear it again? 2 cups of self-rising cornmeal, right? Beat 1 egg up. Beat it real good, right? Then if you want, you can take and put your milk in at that point. I don't. I take oil, cooking oil, and butter. Enough of it where you just cover the bottom of the pan like, but more butter than the grease. Put it in the oven, let it melt all the way. Take it out, put your milk in, and put that in there. Boom, 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 boom. Slip it on in there. Hunty. And if you want to, if you're real country, you dice up you some onions real small. Hey, Linda, how are you? I saw y'all anniversary down at Mount Zion. I sure miss y'all. I missed the Mount Zion days, honey. By the way, y'all, Keith Moore and Ruth Moore, the 2 of them, God done bless them, honey. They did that anniversary and that revival. Oh, my God. Them 2 powerful people. God has brought them a long way, and I'm so proud of them. Yes, indeed. That's my church home, y'all. When we go back to Altoona, we go to church. We haven't been. I can't wait to go back in Mount Zion, Altoona. I'm telling you, God is good all the time. So, anyways, I done gave y'all a few secrets. Depending how I feel. But probably when I come back, I'll pull out the whole meal because I already did the ribs. I told you, hey, Trader, did I tell you about them rib tips at the tip of the rib? Like, a friend I work with, Rick, we call him Big Shuggy, he told me about that. He said, girl, he said, oh, Cece, you ain't had none till you had those. I go down Superior's and I see them. They looking good. They flat. It's flat, but it has a lot of meat. My squash, I wash it off real good. I slice it nice and thin, and I slice meat. If I have two things of squash, like 2, I use 2 onions. If I have 1, I use 1.5 onions. The more onions you use, the better that squash is. Put it in some olive oil or butter. Just the simple way. Salt, pepper, and garlic powder. That makes a good pot of squash. Use a lot of onions for your squash. Just slice them. You want to slice it thin like your onions are thin. If you slice, don't slice it real thick if you don't like the thin. But your onions is the kickoff for your squash, okay? Salt, this is the old-fashioned way for your squash. Don't put all the stuff in there. Unless you want to, but that's how I would cook my squash. I would use olive oil. If I don't have olive oil, I didn't think you use salt. Salt and pepper the old-fashioned way, or if you don't, Mrs. Dash. Salt, pepper, garlic powder. You don't even have to use the garlic powder, but your onions and that butter is what make that squash. And you can use both. You can use olive oil and butter, or either or. Mix it up. Get creative. And let me see it when you're done. Well, just follow me, Alexander. I'll teach you how to cook. I got you. You come to the right kitchen, mine. I got you. Just let me know whatever you need. I want to know how that squash is coming out, too. And if I'm not on here, just text me or put something on my page. I'll respond to you, okay? That's for everybody. You know, don't forget, I'm going to post everything up on my YouTube page. Y'all keep watching my YouTube page, too. There's a lot of stuff on there. That's why I'm here. Trader. If you hurry up and get you a wife, huh? You gotta get you a wife. I told you. That's my grade school buddy right there, Alexander Trader. West Alpine and Ridgewood Avenue. Yep. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off and finish doing some other stuff, and I will be back. I haven't been on here, so even though it's a small, simple video, I wanted to show you guys some love for showing me love. You know how we do. And the cornbread is so easy, so I'm not even gonna let you see me do that. You know, you read the instructions off of Jiffy, but I tell you how to make the real good stuff, though. Jiffy. You still looking? God gonna bless you. Talk to him and get out the way and let him do what he do. I'll send you some pictures. I know some single peeps. They're gonna get a good man when they get you, whoever it is, Trader. They're gonna get a good man when they get you. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Thanks for watching.